Okay, I heard the Delta Foxtrot Victor. Unfortunately, I missed the beginning. I wasn't paying attention. So please go ahead again. The name this side is Mark, Mike, Alpha, Romeo, Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, about 15 miles southeast of London. Go ahead, sir. Okay, still missing the prefix to the call sign. The best I could give you, that last over, you were about a 2 and 3. Some reason the audio quality wasn't that brilliant, so I actually missed most of what you said. And I corrected the number 5 Delta Foxtrot Victor. It's just the first letters. I thought I heard a Kilo Charlie, but I don't believe that to be correct. Apologies for all of that, but I'm using an IC-7300. I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, transmitting with 100 watts, just do not seem to be receiving that well. I've only literally just switched on the radio and decided to call CQ10. You're the first out of the box, so it would be nice to actually give you a proper report and have a proper conversation, find out who you are, where you are. So apologies for making you repeat yourself, old man, but this is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, listening for question mark number 5 Delta Foxtrot video. Back to you. Okay, have I got Echo 5 Delta Foxtrot Victor? Back to you. Yeah, I've got you on Fuerteventura, so now I know you're an Echo Alpha 5. Jose, apologies for that. It was just really difficult to hear you. I think there is some small sporadic E. The sun has been very active, and I think there is sporadic E on 6 meters and 10 meters and probably 12 meters. And that's probably why your signal isn't that good compared to F-layer propagation. I'm not sure. I'm no expert on this, but yeah, that last over, I think I've got you, I could say about a 5 and 3, just a 5 and 3. As I say, I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, and it's a very simple antenna, just not receiving so well today. Jose, back to you. Okay, Echo Alpha 8 Delta Foxtrot Victor, Alan down in Fuerteventura, and you come from Kent, Dover. There you go, that gives you an idea of the readability that time, Alan. And of course, the accent came out of the mix as well. So you're not Jose and you're not in Alicante, because that's where Echo Alpha 5 was. I was trying to work out how you could be a 5 and actually not be in the Canaries. Oh, we've resolved that one anyway. 5 and 3, Alan, absolutely no problems. That last over 5 and 3. Yeah, I'm in Sidcup in Kent, so I'm just sort of 20 kilometres or 15 miles southeast of London, just in the suburbs, just before you get into the Kent countryside. And of course, if I follow my nose all the way down the Alpha 2 or the Motorway 2 or the Alpha 20 and Motorway 20, of course I get to your old hometown. My claim to fame, if you're looking at QRZ and you see me on a motorbike on my QSL card, top right hand corner, I actually bought the original motorcycle that I was racing there. I'd originally bought that from Dover in the year 2008. So there you go, that's my claim to fame, Alan. That's the story, mate. Echo Alpha 8, my handwriting's terrible. Delta Foxtrot Victor, this is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox. Yeah, Alan, missed all of that. Your readability's dropped down again, mate. There's no real QRM on the band. It's just your readability keeps dropping off. I don't think it's your end. It's just propagation. You're sort of dropping down to about a 3 and 1 that time. So I think, I'm not sure if you asked me a question. Back to you. Oh, sorry, I thought, yeah, I did give my name at the beginning, but I rabbited on so much. It's Mark. Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. Mark, Sidcup in Kent. Yeah, EA8 DFV M0JCF. Well, Alan, it's funny you should say about the Dover Rally last weekend. I was actually going to go, but as luck would have it, in the week leading up to the Dover Rally, I actually managed to buy a lot of real old school boat anchors and stuff like that. So I basically bought enough to keep me going for the next year or so. So there was no need for me to go all the way down to Dover just to buy more of the same. So I actually dipped out. I think it was on about the Friday afternoon. I decided I no longer needed to go to the Dover Rally, so I didn't go. Although I did go to it last year, and last year I picked up a Fox Tango 101 Echo, an old Yaesu hybrid. Yeah, you'll see in my QRZ page that does need updating. I'm very much into my old boat anchors and home brewing rather than the modern stuff, and of course I'm using a modern one now. Well, listen, Alan, it's really a bit of a strain to hear everything you say, but great to hook up with you and find out who you are and where you're from. And the very fact that you was at the Dover Rally made me smile. I thought we could have crossed paths there and would never ever have known it. Well, listen, I'll let you carry on doing what you're doing down there. I'm going to put out a few more calls, and if nothing transpires interesting, like your good self, then what I'll probably do is get myself back into the sunshine. We've had glorious sunshine here the last few days, and I've only not long come in from it. I say I've just been messing about in the garden, and then decided to take a break and have a go on the radio. So can I wish you very best 73. Not sure if you'll get sporadic E sort of down your way. I'm not sure if it's high latitudes or mid latitudes that the sporadic E's happening. Certainly a little bit heard over Europe. I do know that 6 meters, 50 megahertz. Somebody in my radio club, the Cray Valley Radio Club, was reporting Mali coming into the UK on the 6 meter band. So you might want to have a sniff on the 6 meter band if you've got it, and see if you can get sort of Central Africa and North Africa. You might pick some of that up. So can I wish you 73? Thanks for calling in. Sorry it was a bit of a strain at the beginning, and I'll actually catch up with you when you're next calling out, or when I'm next calling out. Take care, enjoy your time down in Fuerteventura, and 73. Back to you for a final. Yeah, George 4 indeed. Take care, mate. Good luck, and bye-bye for now. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Oh, cheers, mate. I actually didn't fill that in my paper logbook. I should have asked, but fantastic. As I say, you're peaking 5 and 3 to me, but take care. Good luck, old friend. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing is heard. CQ. See if we can get you in the book today. Apologies if we don't. The name this side is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, in the southeast of England, near the city of London. Over to you, the station calling in. Yeah, Kilo November 4, Hotel Yankee Victor. Thanks for calling in, old chap. Very, very weak to me, and very difficult to hear. On your last call in, I'd say that you was a sort of a 4 and 2. Really, a 4 and 2 would probably be the best at this time. But I know your call sign, and from that, obviously, from QRZ or some such, I could work out who you are. But it'd be great to find out who you are and where you are. As I say, at the moment, just a 4 and 2. I'm just using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. The radio's an IC-7300, and the power just 100 watts. Just the receive not working so well for me today. So over to you, Kilo November 4, Hotel Yankee Victor. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot.
I'm located in the state of Kentucky in the U.S. You're running between a 4 and a 5.5, so there's a lot of CFC. A lot of QSBs, over.
Yeah, no problem, Mark in Kentucky. Got you that time. 5 and 3 is a decent signal report back, and I understand lots of QSB as well. The QSB on your last over actually worked in your favour, Mark, and brought you up considerably. Not so much the signal, but the audio quality improved tenfold. As I say, you went to a 5 and 3. I'm not sure it's going to hold that way. It may well do. We're just coming up to 4 p.m. in the afternoon here in the southeast of England. I'm about 15 miles southeast of the city of London. As I say, using just a very simple antenna. The signals that I'm seeing mainly on this radio are out of Russia. A lot of signals above 28,500 are all Russian, Ukrainian, and sort of in that direction. There is some European sporadic E, and I've just had a call in from the Canary Islands. So, you know, there is a little bit of F layer going in your direction and southwards, but not a lot. Judging by the band scope, cross-Atlantic traffic at the moment is quite sparse. So it's great to get you in Kentucky. Kilo November 4, Hotel Yankee Victor, Mark in Kentucky. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, Mark in the southeast of England. Okay, KN4HYVM0JCF. Now, Mark, you're falling off the cliff again. You're down to sort of a 2 and 1. Very, very difficult to hear you. It would have been fantastic to have a longer rag chew with you, because I don't get a lot of callbacks from your area of the United States. And I see like you're right in between Memphis, Tennessee, and sort of, yeah, Memphis, Nashville, Kentucky and St. Louis. You know, you look like you're in a really interesting place. Would have been great to talk to you about it, but it's not going to happen today, I don't think. As I say, nice to make the contact, nice to get you in the logbook, but I won't hold it with you just because it's a bit of a strain on the ears. So I'll hand over to you for a final, and I wish you and your family very best 73, Mark. Always listen out for me on 10 and 12 metres, and we'll do this one again, and we'll do it properly next time. KN4HYVM0JCF. Cheers, old chap, and good luck. Yeah, take care, Marker. I just caught 1 or 2 words of that, but very, very difficult. But good luck, and thank you again for the contact. Great to get you in the book either way. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing is heard. CQDX, CQ.
Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, this is India Tango 9, Quebec, Papa Zulu, over.
Yeah, India Tango 9, Quebec Papa Zulu. Very good afternoon. The Tango Alpha station, please stand by. Please, QRX, just 2 minutes. Yeah, IT9 QPZ. Very good afternoon to you, old man. My name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres southeast from the city of London. I'll give you your report, and I'll give you some technical details on the next over. Over to you, IT9 QPZ M0JCF.
Okay, my friend, okay. My name is Leo, Lima Echo Oscar, from Sicily Island, Catania.
Yeah, very good afternoon, Leo. Grazie mille, and thank you for calling me from Sicily Island, Catania. Today, you're actually 5 and 9. A very, very strong signal, Leo. Very strong signal. 5 and 9. I'm using 5/8 wave vertical antenna 100 watts, and my radio is IC-7300 by ICOM. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Your signal 5, 9 plus 10, and I have a directive antenna, three elements. My radio is Yesu Foxtrot Tango 710 and 100 watt in antenna.
Oh, fantastico, Leo, fantastico. Well, grazie mille, Leo. Thank you for this contact. Very good, very loud contact. And I hope to meet you again during Sporadic E in the coming spring and summer. When we have Sporadic E, I will look forward to working you many times, maybe 6 meters, 10 meters and 12 meters. You take care, and I wish you and your family 73, and say grazie mille, amigo mio. Ciao ciao and arrivederci.
Okay, thank you. 73 for you. Good luck. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox to India Tango 9, Quebec Papa Zulu. 73.
73, take care. The Tango Alpha station, are you still on frequency?
Thank you very much. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox. This is Tango Alpha 1
Okay, I got Tango Alpha 1, a Delta. I missed the last letter, but my name is Mark, Mike Alpha, Romeo Kilo, and I am just 20 kilometres southeast from the City of London. Over to you, sir, and for your complete call sign, please. I missed the last letter.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. My call sign Tango Alpha 1 Delta Italy. My coordinate is Istanbul roadside. Your report 5959 plus.
Thank you for the 5 and 9, 5 and 9 plus. Today your signal is just 5 and 6 on that last over. Not as strong as Italy, but I have you in the logbook. Today I'm using a 5/8 wave, a vertical antenna, a very simple antenna. I'm using just 100 watts, and my radio is an IC-7300 by ICOM. Back to you, sir. TA1DI. This is M0 JCF.
Thank you very much, Mike. Nice to meet you. My radio is Samarkand FT901. Delta Mike, my antenna monoband, vertical antenna. My power 100%. Thank you very much, Mike. Nice to meet you.
And fantastic to meet you today, and great to hear signals from Turkey today. Very, very good. Very nice audio. Very nice to have you in my logbook. Good luck, and good luck to your family also. Take care. 73.
73, bye-bye.
QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England. And nothing is heard. CQDX. You're whiskey free, Juliet Alpha Whiskey. Very good afternoon to you, old man. Thanks for coming back to my call. The name this side is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo. And I'm in the southeast of England, about 15 miles southeast of the City of London. I'll give you a report, and I'll give you some tech details and any other details you need in the next over. So back to you, sir. Whiskey 3, a Juliet Alpha Whiskey. Jaw. What a great call sign for someone who's in amateur radio. Whiskey 3, Juliet Alpha Whiskey. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Very good afternoon to you. Yep, that's my mission. So when I was QSC on this side, at the low end you're 5.4, but for the most part you'll run at about a 5.7. 5.7 over here in right in the middle of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Whiskey 3, Juliet Alpha Whiskey, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot returning. Yeah, your signal, I do concur with you on the QSB. You're drifting between a 3 and 2 and a 5 and 3. So it's not just the signal that's got a slight amount of QSB on it, but it's affecting the audio quality as well, John. It's, you know, you're sort of bordering on unreadable during the high point of a QSB, and then the signal comes up, and anything over it seems Santiago 2 or 3, it really does become clear. I'm not sure we're going to be able to hold it for a long time today. I've just been talking to one of your countrymen just a few minutes ago in Kentucky, and that was very, very difficult. He was sort of going between a 2 and 1 and a 5 and 3. So, you know, he had a QSB that really did spoil it for us. I'm using an IC-7300 today. I'm using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, so a very simple antenna, and only transmitting with 100 watts. So that's the story there. Whiskey 3, JAW, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox.
Got a CQ10 on this end. I used to run barefoot. I finally got myself an amp, so we're putting out, I don't know, what's it look like we're doing? Just a little over 300 watts maybe at this end. And the antenna is also vertical. It's the DX Commander from one of your countrymen over there. Go ahead, M0JCF, W3JW.
Yeah, W3 JAW, M0 JCF returning. Now the DX Commander, do you know they're a very popular antenna over here? I've never used one, I've never seen one in the flesh, but I've spoken to many people in the UK that use them. I don't often get to talk to people across the water that use them, so I just believe they're a multi-band vertical, aren't they, that you can mount at ground level. I think that's how I understand it. Possibly using radial wires, I'm not too sure. And of course the FTDX is a very, very popular radio, a higher end radio as well. When it comes to antenna building, I'm very, very lazy. I just use like basic random wire antennas, or, you know, like mono band verticals, and I'm only using the 10-meter band vertical because it's unobtrusive, you know, it's not upsetting the neighbours too much. When the solar cycle does drop off, I'll probably swap it and put my multi-band trapped vertical up. I've got a diamond antenna, and it's a multi-band trap vertical with lots of radials, also with traps on them. So, you know, when you look up, you really do see that visual impact. And I've got a station manager that will only put up with me putting so much aluminium and copper in the sky. So far, I've been very good with the neighbours. I haven't had any problems yet. As you can imagine, living in an urban environment here in the southeast of England, we're all crammed on top of each other, so visually you get lots of people that could possibly complain. I'm sure there's lots of places, you know, out in the countryside and that you can get away with huge great towers, etc. I just can't that here, mainly because of the station manager. I've got to keep her happy with what I've got. So that's the story, John. Whiskey 3, Juliet Alpha Whiskey, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox. Yeah, W3 JAWM0 JCF. John, I'm not sure if I'm talking over you or if you can hear me. You've dropped off the cliff, mate. I know there's somebody there I would never be able to hold a QSO. You're effectively a 1 and 1. You're effectively a 1 and 1. Very, very difficult to actually hear a single word of what you're saying. I don't want to hold you up, John. If you can hear me and you can actually hear what I'm saying, I'm not talking over you. Can I wish you now very best 73 and good luck, and hopefully we'll carry this on in the near future, and we'll have a proper conversation. I'm glad we've got the basics out of the way, but I just cannot hear what you're saying, old friend. So can I 73, take care, good luck, and best wishes to the family. Just listening one more time for any words from you, John. Whiskey 3 Juliet Alpha Whiskey, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox. Okay, nothing is heard. A negative copy, negative copy. A QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England. Okay, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot is now QRT. This frequency is clear for use. This frequency is clear for use. Apologies to anyone that can hear me and I don't hear you. Another day, another time, another QSO. Good luck.